Guys, this is Brandon from the Smith Review. It's gonna be my spoiler review of Joker. I know it's been a little hiatus. I know I haven't been reviewing a lot, but I couldn't let this one pass me up. So I'm gonna dive into my spoiler review of Joker. So if you haven't seen it, do not watch this review. This movie was phenomenal. It was absolutely amazing. See, I want to give credit to Todd Phillips, the director. I've seen some of his movies like Due Date, Old School, The Hangover. I like all those movies. I like his vision. He's normally in the comedy, so when they first announced him as the Joker director, I was kind of taken aback. But people always say that people that do comedy are always really good at shooting like horror or scary or thriller stuff, and this just proves it right again. The cinematographer, Lauren Shear, he's done stuff like Hangover, Godzilla's King of Monsters. I've seen both of those movies. They're really shot beautifully, so give props to him. But the main person I want to give props to right now is Joaquin Phoenix. I'm going to go ahead and say he's my favorite Joker. Now, I know Heath Ledger's Joker is a little bit different, and I know that he's already won an Oscar for that, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not taking nothing from Heath. I still love him as the Joker, but I just feel like, I don't know how to really say it. I feel like Joaquin is the Joker. The way that the realism, how brutal it was, like his condition with the laugh, the dancing and everything. If there was a lot of time, there was about 5 or 6 times I wanted to stand up in the theater and just shout or clap because I peep shit that I've seen in comics or in animated films. He killed it. I've known Joaquin. He's been in movies like Signs, Ladder 49, Gladiator. So I've always known who he was. And when they announced him, I was fine with it. See, he's already got the look of a Joker, so I was fine with it. I think the only thing that I would like when they first announced that they're doing a Joker movie, I was like, why would you do a Joker movie? He doesn't have an origin. That's what makes him, so scary. And one of the best Batman villains is because nobody knows anything about him. But after the trailers and then finally seeing the movie, god damn, I kind of feel like at least Joaquin might win an Oscar off of this. It's that good. Who else do we got? We got Robert De Niro in there. I haven't seen these movies, but a lot of people say that it's Todd Phillips, the director, was paying homage to 2 movies. Taxi Driver being one of them, and then King of Comedy being another one. I've never seen those 2 movies, so I can't really comment on it, but that's what a lot of people say. But we had Robert De Niro in here as Murray Franklin, a talk show host. Everybody loves Robert De Niro. He always delivers an A1 performance. I've seen Robert De Niro in plenty of movies. Zazie Beetz. I love Zazie Beetz. She's one of my favorite actresses. I first seen her on ATL, the FX Childish Gambino show, and I've loved her since. She played Domino, Deadpool 2, so she was off rip amazing. Frances Conroy, she played Penny Fleck, Arthur's mother. Joaquin plays Arthur / the Joker. I've seen Frances Conroy in I think pretty much just American Horror Story, which is my shit, and I love it, so that should tell you how I feel about her. We got Brian Tyree Henry. He's from ATL. He was in Chucky. He voiced Miles' dad in Spider-Voice. I love him. He's a great actor. And Brett Cullen. He played Thomas Wayne. And I've seen him in other movies, Dark Knight, Ghost Rider. So, man, I've seen the film twice. I saw it preview day Thursday, and then I saw it again Saturday morning, and it's just a really good movie. It's brutal. It's shot beautifully. Joaquin gives an amazing performance. The clown makeup, the suit, his mannerisms. And then, you also get a nod to Batman. You see Thomas Wayne, Martha Wayne. You see little Bruce Wayne, kid Bruce Wayne. You see his parents get shot outside in the alley in the movie, after they come out the movie in the alleyway. Which, when that happened, I was like, oh my god, they're really doing it. I was shocked. I mean, I was when they first announced Joker, I always thought it would be cool to be okay, they're doing a Joker movie, so, and nobody knows the Joker's origin, so I thought it would be dope to be they just jump into the movie with this guy's origin, and then come to find out at the end of the movie, that was just like that wasn't, that couldn't really be the Joker, or that was somebody different. And that's pretty much what they do here. Like, you find out that his mom, she's like schizophrenic and delusional and shit like that, and he goes to Arkham Asylum to get paperwork from when he was a baby and everything, and he finds out, because initially he thinks that he's Thomas Wayne's son. That's what his mom's been writing letters to Thomas Wayne for. He finds out that confronts Thomas Wayne. He denies it, says that she was committed to Arkham Asylum, shit like that, and then he goes to Arkham Asylum and finds out pretty much that he was adopted. He's not Thomas Wayne's son, and that's not even his real mother, and his alias is unknown. So that's the Joker. He has an unknown alias, so basically Arthur Fleck isn't even his name. Nobody knows who the hell he is, which I really love that, because I was just always wondering how they were gonna get their way out of this. Like, Arthur Fleck, normally the Joker's name in the comics is Jack Napier, so it was Arthur Fleck. But yeah, and then he's that's like part of the downworld spiral right there. He I want to say he kills 5 people. He kills 3 people on a subway, which, like, in the beginning of the movie, you kind of sympathize with the guy, but as it goes on, some of the shit he does, you gotta. There's no way you can sympathize or feel sorry for him, because he's just lost it. He's insane. He shoots 3 people on a train, which shocked me. Like, I knew it was rated R, but I didn't know it was gonna be. It's just shot so, like, realistic and beautiful. So when he shot 3 people, he shot one dude in the head, shot the other dude like 3 times in the chest, and had to chase down this other guy to shoot and kill him. And it's just a really brutal scene. And then, due to everything with his mom, or the person that's supposedly his mom, the woman that adopted him, he kills her, suffocates her with a pillow, which is another brutal scene. But my favorite scene, it's got to be the scene with Randall and Gary, the midget guy. The tension in that scene, the way it's directed, Joaquin's performance. Oh my God! You see him. This is before he even has the full Joker makeup on. He's just got his face painted all white. There's this little montage where he's painting his face. He's even painting his tongue, which is disgusting. And he dyes his hair green. And then Randall and Gary the midget, they're from his job, and they come and check on him. And the way he shot those guys, that I mentioned earlier, the way he killed those guys, the gun, he got that from Randall. And then Randall ratted him out, told his boss, ended up getting fired. So you already knew he was out to get Randall. But Randall and Gary come to check on him. And that's when shit hits the fan. He takes a pair of scissors and sticks it in Randall's neck. Blood everywhere, smashes his head into the wall. And then the way Joaquin's face looked, because it was just all white with green hair, no other makeup. It's really startling. But yeah, so he kills them 2. And then the movie, it ends with a bang, kind of on the Murray talk show. Robert De Niro's playing Murray. And, Murray made fun of him, had video clips of him laughing, not being able to control his laugh. And he ended up getting revenge on him. He shot Murray in front of everybody on live TV in the head. Which, as soon as I knew that he was going to be on a talk show, I knew either everybody was going to die or somebody's going to die. Because one of the animated movies, I want to say it's either Killing Joke or I think it's Dark Knight. Dark Knight Returns Part 1. The Joker is brutal in the animated movie, and he does the exact same thing. They invite him onto a talk show, and he ends up killing everybody in the audience. So I knew off rip that somebody's going to die. That's another thing, too. I think there's been mention that, they didn't really pull anything from the comics, and this is kind of their own story, but no, it's definitely not. There's shit out of this movie that came straight out of Killing Joke and Dark Knight Returns Part 1. And then the scene where Brewster's parents get killed in the alleyway, it's just like in BVS. The guy pulls the pearls, you see the pearls break, and they both get shot. So that was one of my favorite parts. It's just, you have to go see this movie. Go see it in theaters. Experience it on the biggest screen that you can, because it's absolutely phenomenal. I loved it. I've seen it twice. I might even see it a 3rd time. I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna cop the Blu-ray when it comes out. But I guess this is you know, what DC is gonna be doing now. I know, like, there was rumors that Todd Phillips approached Warner Brothers, wanting them to start like a DC Black label, which is a label that is basically not for kids. It's like comics and shit like that. That's not for kids. It's rated R, and that's pretty much what director Todd Phillips went to Warner Brothers with. That's why he directed this. He wanted to start like a new dark label, and if they're gonna do shit like this, like I'm all in for it. Like I can only imagine how like a movie about Mr. Freeze or Clayface or Riddler or Lex Luthor did like this. I can only imagine how sick that would be. That would be badass. Because Marvel focuses on their heroes per se. They do a little bit of focus on the villains, but it's always, you know, throwaway, except for a few like Thanos and Michael B. Jordan. But normally it's just about the heroes. DC, this should be what DC does. DC should focus on the villains, with like still seeing some heroes, you know, seeing the heroes in the movie, but with a priority focus on the villains, because this is completely different, something I've never seen before. And I don't have the numbers in front of me, but it's like breaking all October rated R movies records. It's phenomenal. So I know it's been a long summer. I haven't been, you know, doing any reviews. It's just been a hectic summer. I'll do a quick rundown of movies that I seen over the summer. Scary Stories, thought that was badass. Go see that. It Chapter 2, obviously. That was an awesome movie. Perfect Culmination. Hobbs and Shaw was good. John Wick 3 was good. What's that movie? The movie Crawl with the alligators. I didn't see that one, but I hear like a lot of people say it's really good. I missed it in theaters. It's already out, so I just got to catch it on Blu-ray. But you know, if any of you guys have seen it, just let me know in the comments. And Midsommar. Midsommar, the guy that directed Hereditary, he's the one that did Midsommar, and that should just tell you everything you need to know about the movie. It's fucking insane. So, let's see. I'm gonna try and, you know, put more content out. What's the next movie? I think my next movie might be Knives Out, the Rian Johnson thriller movie. I'll probably do a review on that. But so yeah, that's my Joker review, spoiler review. So go see the movie. Tell me what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. You know, share my video. Let people know. Give me the likes. You know, thumbs up, all that stuff. Follow me on Twitter. My Twitter will probably be somewhere on the bottom. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next review. All right. So peace.